Hello, this is Outline Man, and I'm about to start that discussion on the PlayStation 5. Well, let's begin here. System's about to come out. This is being done October the 26th. Yeah, let me get my lines straight. Let's see. Well, the PlayStation is coming. It what we know about it is we know it's going to be backwards compatible with the PlayStation 4 library aside of from like I guess about 10 games nobody really care about. Not why it couldn't be backwards compatible with the PlayStation 3. I guess Sony was lazy. I don't know. They just didn't care enough. It should support, well, it should support 4K, but really, not really sure. I know the Xbox Series X does for sure, but the embargo's been weird with the PlayStation 5. People have reviewed copies, but they're not allowed to tell you anything. But it's pretty safe to assume that it's at least going to be at 1440p. So we shall see when the console comes out and everything. As far as the games that's coming on it, you got Miles Morales Spider-Man, which is not going to be like a full crazy AAA game, but it's going to be like half of a AAA game. Who knows? We shall see. You got Godfall. I don't know what kind of game that is, but it's some type of action game. I don't know if it's a service-based game or action game. It had the internet connected, whatever. They got the Demon Souls, which is pretty much a remake of the old PS3 game. That's probably why they're not making PS3 backwards compatible, because they couldn't sell Demon Souls. So they got that Joker in the way, and then they got Destruction All-Stars, which looked like Fortnite racing. And that game is now about to be delayed. It's gonna be delayed until like early February or whatever, and they're gonna let you get it for free for PlayStation Plus. I can imagine people didn't want that game to be $70 on them. That's the other thing about the next gen. All the games are gonna be $70 now. I mean, if they're a good game or whatever. So it's kind of bogus. $70 with microtransactions, season pass, and DLC. Oh man, next generation ain't looking too bright if that's the case. But that's just how it be. Right now in the background, if you may notice, they're doing the Teardown video. I muted the audio because it's just in Japanese, and I don't know if a lot of my viewers are Japanese or not. If so, again, the video will be linked in below, and then you can, watch the real one and listen. But anyway, let's start talking about the construction of the PS5, because as you can see, he's taking it apart right now. The main thing that they cared about with this is the fan. So this thing shouldn't overheat, or if it does run hot, it at least trying to cool itself down so it don't overheat the CPU and everything, so that you don't have a burnt out PS5 real quick on the low. They apparently soldered it looked like they soldered the SSD on it. Now how that's gonna work, that seemed kind of bogus. But as you can see, it's a big fan over there, so it should keep it cool. And it's super big, so it got a lot of circulation for the air to propagate around it. They also got I'm trying to look at this closely, man. I can barely see. Everything looks like, okay, there we go. We took off that bracket real quick. I would imagine that housing is to keep things cool too. Okay, so don't look too bad. Okay, never mind. That thing does come right off. Hey, if you want that disk drive, you're gonna have a lump on the PS5, because that's the thing too. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked like crazy. Yeah, them are the games that's pretty much gonna be coming, and then third-party games that's gonna be coming to the Xbox next, like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Yakuza Like a Dragon, and some other whatnot stuff that might be showing up. Let's see what else we got. If you're trying to pre-order it, I don't know how that's gonna work, because right now the pre-orders, Sony said we was gonna be able to pre-order it after we was done watching the trailer the next day, and people just started pre-ordering. People and like robots, they was ready, Cause they already got prices on the PS5 up on eBay for like $900,000 for no reason. So I was like, all right, I know what time it is. Them scalpers getting a hold of them PS5s, and also the production is gonna be, I guess, less, which is kind of stupid. Because one thing that I think Microsoft and Sony did stupidly is, all right, so you can't produce too many consoles. So why'd y'all start off the gate with like two different models of y'all splitting up y'all manufacturer? Y'all got a PS5, regular physical edition, and you got a digital edition. So you already couldn't meet demand for one side, but you decided to further complicate the process by having them manufacture two different sides. That can't be a good idea, and it wasn't. But whatever, we'll see. Maybe you'll be able to get the PS5 on launch date, or maybe you have to wait like a month after or whatever. They'll be in stock again, so it's not that big of a deal. What it mainly seems like what's going on is they noticed that scalpers are getting a hold to it, so they probably closed down everything. And now if you want a PS5, you gotta be there on launch day, but you also gotta be online to register that you get the PS5, and you gotta show up in time. So I guess if the scalpers can't show up in time, I don't know. Well, we shall see. It's a mess. I know what Sony was doing. This guy's still tearing up the PS5. He taking it, man. I ain't gonna take it apart like that, man. I wonder if when we get it, it'll come out that easy like it's coming out for him. Cause I don't know if he got the, the demonstration model or what have you. But actually, like, this is kind of reminding me of the PS3. Now that I think about it, got a similar build quality to that. I guess that would make sense since that was the other huge giant console. Anyway, it's rough out there when you try to pre-order this. You can hardly get a hold of anything. But I guess that's it. I guess my man's done. So I guess we'll be done too. Anyway,